Hey everyone, it's Wabaiya from Urban Change Lab, and I'm here with our CEO, Jochen Baumeister. I want him to introduce himself and tell us a little about what he does.
Hi. Hi. So I'm Jochen. I founded the Urban Change Lab a couple of years ago. The Urban Change Lab aims to change how you consume. That means we offer an opportunity that whatever you want to buy, you can describe, and then the craftsmen who are on our platform realizes your idea as a single individual custom-made item. So this is supposed to change how we live together, and so far it's an amazing journey, and happy to have you on board.
Thank you. So these craftsmen, where are they from?
The craftsmen at the moment, they are from Kenya, Ghana and Rwanda. So we are growing the group of craftsmen. So any craftsman can register. So if you listen to that and you're based in that in one of those countries, just register on our platform. It's all free, and then you can be part of our journey.
Okay, so you've said that you can have anything made, yeah? So is it that there's a huge network of craftsmen, or how does it work?
So we currently have already quite a big network. There are 150 craftsmen registered already. So with completely different skill sets, from somebody who does string art to sculptures on the art side, to carpenters doing cutlery trays, or tailors doing curtains, dresses, fashion, goldsmith. So literally everything a craftsman can do can be ordered via us. And if we don't have that craftsman, then now we already have a lot of those topics. Then actually you'll run around curiously, ask everybody we know, all of our craftsmen, and we get you covered. We find somebody.
Okay, so have you, the CEO, ever ordered anything from the platform?
Of course. I mean, actually, whenever I buy something nowadays, I think, is it really worth to going now in the shop? Yes, it goes quicker than if you buy with us, but having something very individual, of course, is a different story. So, and now when I open in the morning, when I prepare the table for my wife, now open the drawer and see the fancy cutlery tray. This feels actually good. Curtains we have made in Kenya, as custom made items. Of course, my notebook bag is custom made leather. So I'm often asked, hey, where have you that from? And that gives me an opportunity. I have cufflinks made for me. So yeah, quite some.
He likes cufflinks. His shirts are always.
This one not.
This one no, but other times he does. I also have a pink leather bag that is so unique, has my name on it, and people are always asking me, so I agree with the whole unique pieces. So what inspired you to start Urban Change Lab?
So the Urban Change Lab is now my third true startup, and the first two ones were built on venture capital and the idea of making big money quick. I wanted to be rich.
Everyone does.
So at some point you realize, is it really worth? Is it something which I really believe in, and why? Why you want to have this or that? That made me think. At the same time, I was looking for a business model which can connect my family in Kenya and one in Germany. So the first idea was, why not exporting something from Germany to Kenya, because there are many products which are, let's say, here, but let's say you could give it another twist. But I realized this would not to the benefit of now this country, which is still on a path to grow. It has to grow quicker. Now that made me think, okay, what can I export? While thinking what can I export, I realized so many of the very high quality products from here I've already bought, and they're already there to sell in Germany. So So then I was in a hotel, or we were in a hotel. My wife, not we.
Oh, I was like, when?
No. Yeah. So Valerie and myself, we have been to a hotel, and the owner of the hotel, she had made everything individual, and she said the positive thing in Kenya is whenever you have an idea, you will find a person who has a skill set to make that to life. So then I thought, I have an idea. Let's walk over the street to a carpenter and ask, and of course they have made it, and I realized that this product is now becomes actually quite an emotional thing for me to touch. That was a sugar bin.
Okay. I don't know what they're called, but I know what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know hopefully what you check out the platform, you'll find
It's
it.
a sugar thing
Yeah.
where you put your sugar inside.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
where you put it out of into the coffee cup.
Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. So one thing we know about Jochen now that he has a German side and a Kenyan side. And his Kenyan side is from where?
From where?
From who? Sorry.
From who? Ah,
But
my
you should have started by saying my wife is Kenyan.
Ah, okay. Let me redo it. Thanks. So my wife is Kenyan. So she grew up in Nairobi. She came to Germany to study there. Is now a medical doctor, and now that's why I have a family here and there. And that made me think, how do I prepare for the day when Valerie says, come on, let's migrate to Nairobi. Now the current discussion is more that I would be willing to migrate to Nairobi, and Valerie is not yet
Wow.
ready. Let's see, this might change, and then I'm good to go. But so far, it's also good to have, let's say, a foot in both countries.
Yeah.
Because I believe in now to connect people from different countries can have a positive impact. In the same way, when you order something with us, of course we send you in the first request the phone number of the craftsman or the tailor or the artist. Now you can call that person and discuss even with that person and make a connection. Ask them questions about whatever you want to know from the other side. So we had yesterday a craftsman meeting here, and we were discussing. So many of our craftsmen were a bit shy. So of course you can ask questions if you want to know what is on the other side. It's good to know somebody. So
Yeah.
feel free.
That's cool. So when did you start it? What year did you start?
So the idea came up in 2015. The first order was then the platform ready in 2016, and since then we are growing. We are on a path of, let's say, a lot of learning curves. Because what we do is, let's say, it's not the simplest business model I could imagine. So I've done simpler things, and but still I love it. And when you wake up in the morning with a smile, you know you're doing the right thing. So
Yeah, okay, that's cool. What do you say is the future of Urban Change Lab in terms of like the society around in Germany and even all over Europe and Kenya, and how we buy stuff, and what do you want? What would be your ideal situation for shoppers
okay. So
and craftsmen?
yeah, it's supposed to have an impact on both sides, and we already can see that. So we already ask after every order the client and the craftsman for feedback. Of course, there is an impact on these changes, perceptions in both directions. That is one aspect which I like, so that people can now change their perspective. What is on the other side? So the ideal situation for the future to me is now, instead of having fast fashion, going in shops, buying something without even considering how much effort is in that product, if somebody is exploited, those kind of considerations, I would want more customers to have those considerations, which is actually the reality to me that happens already, and we're trying to be part in that, because what we do is probably the closest connection you can have between a production in a country which is still developing, and Europe, because you really get an insight, you get to know, and you see limitations which are there. Oh, there is a power outage, that's why it takes 2 days longer, and the craftsman on his battery, on his mobile phone can inform you it takes now a bit longer why there is a power outage. Those forms of understanding help. Now, if you buy something which you have thought through, like your fancy pink bag, so you treat that item differently, because it has already a story. You have seen which person has done it, how much effort has gone into that, how much consideration. I bet you will not throw it away as easy as you would if you have bought it somewhere else. Now, this can have a tremendous effect on the environment. We don't have so much waste, and a more considerative life in terms of how much do I really need.
Yeah.
So, and on the other hand, now, yes, the production in a country like Kenya is in some aspects, because expected wages are a bit lower, it is a bit cheaper. So still, if you think about it, now you ask me about the ideal world, I don't like that. So there is no good reason why a craftsman in Kenya should have a different income than the same one in Germany. And of course we have to work on it and to balance out and to support. So one opportunity we want to provide to the craftsman is, hey, don't try to be cheap, focus on quality. And we try to explain our clients, now you order something, you can expect an extremely high level of quality. If you're not satisfied, we redo it. So that in a best case scenario, give it 5-10 years. Now our clients come from the same
Yeah, they come
from the same countries as the sourcing part, because there is also another impact. Like now you have somebody who's ordering a cutlery tray from Europe, made from here. Now that may also the, let's say, upper middle class here to think, do I really need to have the plastic one, or can't I just walk round the corner? Or if you don't want to have, let's say, craftsmen internationally need to be reminded. It's the same in Germany. So that is what our platform also does. We send continuous reminders. So buying with us at a craftsman is slightly easier if you go there and try to negotiate out together 100% direct.
Yeah. So what you're saying is also Kenyans can feel, Kenyans, Rwandese, Ghanaians, or whoever else in Africa we hope to expand, can feel free to just make an order. So it's the market is not only Europe, it can be from anywhere. The starting point is Europe, but anyone really can order, right?
Yes. And we would like to inspire people globally to do that. So Europe, I like the Europe-Kenyan thing because of now we build bridges between people who actually would have never met. Now we translate automatically in between. So that means even somebody who is not able to talk in English now can order, now can chat with the craftsman in Kenya, which makes also a gift of a nice connection to me. What do you think?
I think it's cool because also there's a translation engine inside the so that means there's no excuse. You can order depending on where you are. We'll find a way. Even if you order in French, we will find a way to translate it.
Sorry for the French people. At the moment, we don't have an order process starting in French, but we are there.
We are working on it.
We are working on it, and of course that's the target. Everybody can talk in their own language, which makes it easier, and
So that's great. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I want to know why you joined.
Why I joined? Wow, putting me on the spot. It was not my interview, it was Jochen's interview.
What do you mean it's not my interview? You interview me.
No,
it's your interview or mine.
Okay. So for me, I was approached by one of the team members who was actually my friend, and I had worked with her before. So she approached me about being a brand ambassador because of my title, Miss Universe Kenya. And I thought, okay, let me check them out and find out what they do, etc. And the thing about my title and people who have titles generally, we try as much as possible to empower people from our countries. So the reason why I like the model for Urban Change Lab is you're trying to make a better life for craftsmen here in Kenya, because there's so many artists, but people have this idea that they shouldn't get as much money as they deserve. So while you have this amazing bag or amazing wallet, and you're flaunting it in a big event when you're super dressed up, this person can't really feed their family. And so what Urban Change Lab does is that it gives them like what, value for what they do. So I appreciated that, and of course, why would I say no to such an opportunity? Yeah, so I joined them and got to also use my social media skills in support. So it's been a nice 2 months. We're going into 3 this month. Yeah, so that's the story of Wabaiya Kariuki and the Urban Change Lab.
That's amazing, and we look for many months and years to go having you on board, because you're actually influencing quite some areas this company already, so it's very positive and a very positive impact. So so the team is growing, and I personally appreciate the passion which in the whole team is now shared, which makes me believe we will make it big at some point. The sooner the better. You have actually an amazing chance and opportunity to help us grow if you believe we're doing the right thing. So the thing here is, of course, we do everything transparent. So that's why when we talked about what does the person actually get, who does it, we make that transparent to the public on our platform. So you can find out, okay, the bag has costed X, what has the craftsman got? You can then even call your craftsman and ask, hey, has this money really reached you? To check us. So that is, we really believe in transparency, and we would like to inspire even other companies to follow us, because I think there is no way how our societies can grow and become better if we are not working in another more transparent way together. Now your opportunity is, if you think about any product and you order that via our platform, and that leads now to you not getting only the product, but also now a web page for your project, where the whole journey is described. You can see photos of the progress, we make even the discussion public. If you like, you can also opt out of that. So that means Wabaiya's interaction with Isabella, the tailor who does it, now is all public. So you can check out, what was the discussion, was everything clear, you had a bit, I think it was a bit about the color discussion. So those things, we will make them transparent. Now the beauty of the system is, as you get the product then shipped, we organize shipping and customs, all those things, make it easy for you. The project page you get, which you can now show to your friends, is also public to others and can inspire others. And what we learn is, now there are people who order something, there are others who follow. So that means, of course, we work towards a hockey stick in regards to growth, as we are still small. Your order has a tremendous impact on the craftsmen who are dealing with us, on us, and let's say hopefully on the way how we consume on the globe.
Yeah. So there's one thing though.
Only one?
No. So by virtue of being in Urban Change Lab, we are referred to as the Urban Changers. And once you join us on this journey by probably making an order or even supporting us in like shipping or just too can become an urban changer. So we are encouraging anyone. You can order, you can find a way to support us, because what we do has an impact on society, has an impact on the craftsmen, has an impact on how we view things. So you too can become an urban changer. You just go to the website, check it out, tell us what you like, also order something. And then once you order it, you can tell us, you can give us feedback, because there's that option on the site.
Or on social media. Which ends up in your pockets.
Yeah. So anything.
One thing we have to mention, so I'm so happy, Wabaiya, to have you on board, in front of the camera and behind of the camera. You really know what you're doing. That's amazing. And you're such an essential part of the whole story. So I'm really glad and appreciate that. And I really want us to work for the next 10 years. So that's my aim here.
He's being nice.
I'm always nice. Am I not nice?
Yeah, you're nice. So he was saying one thing before we were rudely interrupted by my camera just getting bored. But we're back. So he's back with the one thing. I'm sure you are wondering what it was.
So the one thing, now the one thing, as much as we like to encourage you to order something on our platform, now the difference between us and the shop is, don't buy for the sake of buying something. So because sustainable consume means you buy something which you need, and of course you need a bag and you need a wallet at some point. Okay, and you can also have. You mentioned the present, right?
Yeah, it's Christmas time, so feel free to get someone a Christmas gift. But there's also Valentine's, and there's birthdays, whatever. There's always a reason to buy someone a gift, so that's not a problem. Yeah, and then the beauty is it's gonna be super unique. So if you know what that person likes, then you got it. We've got you.
Yeah, and you can even, what you also can do now, you go through such a journey together.
Yeah.
So I got my bag as a gift from now Valerie sending me a gift, which we then did together on the platform, because she was actually, before my birthday, she was walking around and looking for a bag for me, kind of forgotten that her husband runs a platform. But in the last minute realized, there is something, and then I love it. Absolutely love my bag, and of course you can do something together. We had even a teacher with a class who ordered something together, so that the kids get to learn something. Is also an opportunity to, let's say, to try out and to see something different.
Yeah.
So don't buy if you don't need, but I'm sure you need something.
Yeah. Then there's something else. What if you can bring more to Urban Change Lab than buying? Like
You mean,
teaching us.
yeah, what you also can do, let's say, if you are now thinking, no, I don't want to buy something, but I want to support us. So there are many ways how you can support us. For example, if you have a skill in any craft, you can register as a mentor, because sometimes we have also young people starting off, and often whoever has done something with their hands know that if somebody gives you a hint, that helps. So we try to connect the craftsmen in Kenya with our craftsmen meetings, and yesterday already a discussion started about how to make a strap efficiently, and those kind of discussions are there. Of course, feel free and register. You can also then be part of that journey and help. Now, communicating about us, and talking with friends, becoming a follower on social media, sharing our stories has a tremendous impact. Because if you look on our calculation, which we make transparent, we're not spending as much money on marketing as other companies. Because we want that the biggest portion of money you pay goes into the pocket of the person who literally does the work. Okay, that's our aim here, and that's why we need you as urban changers
Yeah.
to help us. So see also if you give feedback, see as more like just giving us a feedback. We really want to interact. You can even call us. So the other day a lady read about us in the newspaper, then called me and at the weekend. So it ends up on my mobile phone. She was quite surprised that
We are that transparent.
yeah. But we actually meet up for a cup of coffee with that lady, and she gave us a lot of insight with her over 80 years age. So you can learn a lot of things. So it's a tremendous, interesting journey. So please join.
Join and become an urban changer today. Oh wow, this plate is not going to help us. But it's fine. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah. I hope you guys.
now.
Yeah, for now. He likes to talk, so you'll be seeing more of him.
But I'm not the only person in this company who likes to talk. I think there's sitting somebody next to me.
I don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the interview. If you have any questions for me, for Jochen, for anything Urban Change Lab, feel free to ask in the comments, on any social media platform. We'll answer you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy being a part of us. So,
I say bye to people. Bye.
bye.